Hey guys, how's it going? Dance from Cobra Kai again. Just want to say thanks again for watching all my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll just carry on with our Guardian Showcase here. Name ascending. I think the last one we did was good old Sully, right? So after Sully is Tiana. So Tiana is one of the newer characters here. But her biggest thing is basically cleansing. Her heavy attack has a 50% chance to gain a cleanse buff, automatically removing itself to cleanse the next damaging debuff or stun that activates. What? Yeah, that's really kerfuffled, right? So, launching her heavy attack has a 50% chance to gain a cleanse buff, automatically removing itself to cleanse the next damaging debuff or stun that activates. So she'll stock up these cleanse buffs, basically, 3 of them max. When she gets hit with a damaging debuff or a stun, she loses one to basically go from there. But she only has a 50% chance to gain a cleanse buff. Does that make sense, guy? So each time she or an ally cleanses any debuff, Tiana will gain 10% attack for 10 seconds, stacking up the 3 times. So she's not too bad support-wise that way. She feeds off cleanses. Does that make sense, guys? A little bit, yeah. Her main course, though, here. She throws potions at her ally with the lowest HP percentage, dealing 100% damage and knocking back all enemies in the area around her ally. So basically, right? So if she's got, say, 2 guys in a tank or whatever, hopefully the tank has the lowest HP, right? And then she'll heal 10% HP to all allies, grant 1 cleanse buff. So she'll gain a cleanse buff, heal everybody for 10%, and throw a potion dealing 100% damage and knocking back enemies. So she's an attack healer. Not very common. So this might be more liable for her. The only downside is her cooldown's 15 seconds, but she will hit basically the person with the lowest HP with a potion that knocks back enemies. That is huge too when it comes to Maleficent, when it comes to other enemies like that, basically. Just to think about it, right? So, yeah. Picante Potions, 4-star ability. Her heavy attack has a 25% chance to inflict burn. Wow, right? And then enemies hit with her special have a 50% chance to be inflicted with burn. The burn lasts 4 seconds. That's not too shabby. So she has pretty good attack when it comes to her ability-wise, right? You know what I mean in that sense? For her cores, she attacks pretty decent, right? But her talents here, you go with Iron Stomach for health, Knife Edge for attack, Gastronomic Gusto. Gusto gives her stronger attack, right? Hearty Gumbo. She heals all allies within range of her special, an additional 2% HP per second for 3 seconds. That's huge. Firefly Sight. Each cleanse will grant 10% crit damage. That's okay if you want to focus buff her a lot, right? Full Belly, though, is a decent one. So each time her or her allies would gain a cleanse buff from her special, but cannot due to max stacks. For each excess cleanse buff, she is granting all allies attack buffs for 10 seconds. Whoa. Max their cleanses, then they get attack buffs. That is amazing, right? So she can be good for melee, tank rolls, things like that. I think she's a decent little healer that way. She's not top of her class. There's a couple that are a little bit better, but her attack is very decent that way, right? So, but I think the best way to show her off would be to play her with cheap melee and just keep the melee alive, right? So we'll go 4-10 like we do with everybody else. Do. And we'll clear all this. And I want Tiana. Where is she? We'll go Tiana and Hook. How's that sound, guys? Hook should be able to do something. But again, her heavy attacks do really decent damage. And grants her cleanses, right? So, with her, if you're going to control her, get back and be like Scrooge. You saw that move there? But Tiana does pretty decent with heals too. The only downside is her heals still are a little bit weak. As you can see, guys, 177 wasn't a lot of heals. A good knockback. That's a good thing about it. Speed is pretty good with her. Average at best. I've seen quicker. But that is a nifty little knockback move that she has. She makes Mickey... She does like Mickey's mirror buff. Things like that too. So for a melee, it helps a lot. Because like I said, a lot of them you want to cancel out their ultimates and things like that, so you need the knockback, right? So she might be one you want to focus on. Might be a backup healer down the road if you never went for Mickey right off the bat, stuff like that, right? And I don't know, if you carry her quite some bit, she can be very viable in the main story. But I think she's only in one tower. That's her biggest issue right now. After that, though, she can be useful. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good one.